Mais maintenant, il faut manger. Manger pour reprendre des forces, ma douce. Allez, une cuillerée. C'est bien. Encore, je vais chanter un peu. Pour nous deux, dans mon grand palais de cristal, le soleil joue en liberté, et la nuit, la lune si pâle, dépose sa douce clarté. Princesse, ma princesse aimée, m'a dit un gentil cavalier, votre visage est un camée, vos beaux yeux à jamais m'ont lié.
From 1925. This is number 3.
Fourth voice. Sound mouillé of wetness.
Of the a cathedral of pleasure. Of pleasure. I believe in the color of eyes, the wild whisper of hair, the honeyed flavor of a mouth. I believe that love is the one answer worth receiving. I believe in the flesh transcendental. I believe in the God of being. I believe in the orgasm infinite and the body liberated. I believe, as Salome, in unendurable pleasure, indefinitely prolonged. If you enter my cathedral, come with love.
One day, just another day of organized happiness like all the others. I closed all the doors behind me, and as a leaf drops from a tree, I quietly walked out of the life they had planned for me. Not once did regret clutch my hand. I left on the wings of instinct. I turned away from the city teeming with desperate and haggard faces, away from the peddlers of hate and vengeance, away from the clock that decrees time is money, away from the arrogant and infallible, whose hands are stained with blood. All this I left far behind me, and as a moth seeks light, as water seeks water, I sought the purity of higher regions, where austere mountains thrust their faces towards the sun. There in my sanctuary, surrounded by the dignity of pines and the serenity of gray boulders, I let my eyes drink in the clarity of wind-swept skies. I felt the warmth of sun-drenched stone. I listened to all the sounds of the earth, and I waited, as calm as a hooded falcon, for the hand of faith to lift the darkness. Each new dawn flamed above the treetops and scattered white fleece about the skies, and the darkness came and pushed the red lip of sun below the horizon. I lost track of the days. To count them never occurred to me. Cutting myself adrift from the past and the future, I became immersed in the flow of the living moment. The eternal Now! Then one day, in the split of a moment, the shutter within flashed open, and a gush of light flooded my being. I became as a pure crystal submerged in a translucent sea, and I knew that I had been awakened. I had touched the face of God.
When you want commercial made with catchy tune and cute idea that's crystal clear in the best cartoon, go Moreno, go Moreno, 'cause everybody's going Moreno. For model animation too, with artistry, a film that's good for cinema or for ITV, go Moreno, go Moreno, 'cause everybody's going Moreno. He gives service the best, he make line test for test, 'cause he realizes he can win the prizes, him fair and nice, quote you good price. In Dover Street they're spick and span, since they got a second at Cannes. So when you want commercial made that beats the rest, if you want to bring back that winning plaque and you want the best, go Moreno, go Moreno, 'cause everybody's going Moreno.
Francisco. A Spumoni-like hodgepodge of wild architecture harboring wonderful old-world restaurants and emporiums of pleasure. Exploding from dusk to dawn with the way-out craze of the topless, fawned and nurtured by staid and stolid San Francisco, and cut loose to rampage across the USA and even Europe. National publications such as Life, Playboy, and Esquire have documented the topless, the phrase and the craze that is changing the mood and the mores of people everywhere. Mondo Topless captures the basic quintessence of the movement. With movement, way out wild movement. Here, go-go girls, in and out of their environment, will be revealed to you in scenes that can only be summarized as a swinging tribute to unrestrained female anatomy. Mondo Topless is believably real in Eastman color. But unbelievable just barely describes all of Russ Meyer's discotheque discoveries. Fantastic women, fantastic dances, featuring the world's loveliest buxotics. You've only dreamed there were women like these until now. But they're real, unbelievably real in Mondo Topless. Feast your eyes on bumptious Pat Barringer, buxotic Darlene Gray, luscious Sin Lene, delicious Darla Paris, yummy Diane Young, exciting Donna X, and bouncy Babette Bardot. Yes, for the very first time, you will hear actual on-the-spot recorded tapes consisting of sensitive comments and opinions by the very topless dancers wildly gyrating before your eyes. Pearls of wisdom based upon guarded personal experiences, all played against a backdrop of tempestuous, soul-stirring rock and roll music.
My bus line gives me a problem where I can't find a bathing suit to fit me, and...
Dear Shanine, for some 16 weeks now, I've had by me Daily Sport of Thursday, 1st of July, 1999, featuring... full front page. Gorgeous you, your gorgeous bed bum, presented, or do you prefer called, your bottom, Shanine. Whence, I'm to say at last, well, never in all my life before, be that either in some mag or in the flesh, some girlfriends, lady friends, bed, bum, pastor, have I seen female bed full bottom, darling, that even begins approach the heavenly erotica of yours, of your wondrous bum cleavage between. Judging from the tennis rackets, tennis shoes, tennis hat set in the photo, the scenario, I guess, wouldn't have been Wimbledon, but whichever. Just how you're seated, your bed bottom over edge of white stool, is fab, no less. God, they're insane, aren't they? Is there more of this one? Oh, look. Oh, yeah, there's more. Sorry, there's more of this one. Carry on. Obviously, as evidenced by your bed bum presented, and what I've said in admiration of you there, doubtless, we're both very much female bum conscious aware. Looking at yours, darling, in the pic, I'm sure absolutely, that you've been ever aware of your own loveliness there, and this, yes, going back to tenderest years, as early as age 5, at least. Female bottom. As yours, Shanine. Isn't erotica that, subsequently somehow, appears? No! You were blessed of this. Nay, Mother Nature, in the first place, and at once, leg the mother, giving Shanine... What's going on? Giving Shanine... birth. Hang on, I'll say that again. You were blessed of this, leg Mother Nature, in the first place, and at once, leg the mother, giving Shanine birth, in the second place. Whence, perhaps, the lady would appreciate you telling her I said so in some convenient early opportunity. I would dare ask you now, what I haven't dared ask before, viz., to spell it out, do you have naked photo set available? Of you, of your bed bum, of your bed bum cleavage, presented as explicitly as you alone know your bed bum can show? This photo in Daily Sport suggests Shanine would have known getting her bottom bed and spanked as a teenager, apparently, at home. The Daily Sport presents you having very smackable female fun bum. If any photo set is to hand, I'd dearly have shots of you of your bed bottom, as in the Daily Sport pie. Lent, with you bending right over the stool to be spunked, rather than setting it on it. OK, in advance of sending any such photo set, will you let me know the cast? Whence I will dispatch cheque from the amount by return post. In conclusion, at risk of being boring, I say again, viz. You, Shanine, have most gorgeous, sumptuous, sensuous female bed bum, known any time, on anywhere. By me, anyway. And you know, that's no overstatement. I love you there. Love, Norman. Christ, there's more of it. N.B. As for those 3 kisses above given, please receive each whereon as follows. A, on your mouth lips. B, on your fanny lips. C, on your you-know-what. Most important of all, yes, Shanine, on secret centre of your bed bottom presented. Good Lord.